Okay. I hope it's a recording. Okay, it's a recording. Thank you so much once again for showing up. My name is Busi Lukele. As I've already introduced myself, our training for today is titled Stop Chasing Customers, Become the Person People Think of When They Need a Solution. Who is saying, I am excited to learn? Give me a one in the comment section. If you're saying, yo, I'm tired of chasing people, I want people to chase me now. I want people to come to me, not the other way around. I want to have a lot of customers, so much that honestly, I don't even have the capacity to service them. I don't even know how to respond to them because they are just always calling me and they are looking for that thing that I am solving, or rather that thing that is helping them to solve their problems. As I'm speaking to you right now, I had to put all my phones on do not disturb because I am literally getting people calling me even at 4 a.m looking for marine collagen. That is how much, I've put myself out there. So if you are saying I am looking for customers who are looking for me, give me that one in the comment section. All right. Thank you so much, my leaders. We are going to start. Before we start, please can you share where you are joining us from? Where are you watching this training from? Where are you watching this training from? Please, can you just tell us in the comment section before we start? Where are you watching us from? We have someone from KZN, Durban. Wow. We have someone from Durban, Mthatha, Eastern Cape, Midrand. Wow. Dr. Lindy's from Midrand. Wow, wow, wow. From George. Haibo. Do we have anyone from Eswatini? We do have someone from Peaks Peak, Eswatini. Cape Town. Wow, wow, wow. This is really, really amazing. Forever is a global business. All right, so we're going to get started in a bit. So I am Sbusi Lukele. I'm a network marketing professional. Yes, if you want to achieve great things in our profession, or rather in our industry, you need to go pro. You need to be a professional. So I made that decision many years ago to be a professional and not just to say, I am just trying, I'm just selling. I really, really, really made that decision to say, I want to go pro. I am a former nurse by profession. I last worked in the year 2018. That is when I left the nursing career. And it didn't happen because I was okay. It didn't happen because I was already a six-figure chick, making money. It happened because, my contract was renewed and I found myself without a job. And when I left nursing, I did not know about network marketing or the power of this industry, let alone, if it would work for me. Because the other thing is we see opportunities, but we sometimes just don't know if you would align with that opportunity. So in 2018, I knew nothing about network marketing, so much that when I left nursing, I did so many hustles. I went into selling clothes, I went into so many things. I sit and think, I don't think there's something that I have not done. Oh my goodness. I am almost out of battery. I don't think there's anything I haven't done. I've done so many things. And I always say I did all those things because I wanted you, to see the power of network marketing so that you don't have to hustle and go around looking for extra income opportunities because once you discover what network marketing can do, it is a very peaceful way of making money. I am here making money from the comfort of my home. If it wasn't for network marketing, I wouldn't be able to because I would be running around on a daily basis, right? Trying to sell to people. But now I'm able to make money from my smartphone. So now that is the power of this industry. I am a manager in Forever Living Products. I joined Forever in 2024 and I recently qualified as an Eagle manager. Yes, I am packing my bags in preparation for Sun City in October. So Why am I sharing all these with you? Because I want you to know that you can reinvent yourself. You can start where you are and build this business. And this business is not just for you to make money, it's here to build you first. This is a personal development program. If you see this business as just a business for you to make money, you are missing out. This is an opportunity for you to learn more about yourself and to do so many things that you wouldn't be able to do, in another career. This is going to give you a leadership platform. It's going to give you skills that you will get at almost no cost, really, because you'd be making money and selling your product, but you're going to get so many skills if you just allow this profession to mold you. Don't come in with the mindset of what you want it to do for you. Rather say, I want to transform. I want to be better than the person that I was, so that you are able, to maximize on the opportunity. People that come into Forever Living Products looking for money, they leave, in a very short space of time, because you don't make so much money just starting out in the business. You need to first grow yourself, and after growing yourself, every other thing becomes easy. So this is an opportunity for people that want to make an impact, not just to make their own money. Please give me a fire emoji if you're saying I am here for it all. Yes, I want to make money, but I also want to grow. I also want to touch so many lives. I want to discover who I can be. I'm not just here to make money only, because if you just want to make money, get a job. That's just the fairest way of making money. But if you want to do more than what you would just do in your career, then this is the platform for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're going to be learning tonight. I'm going to be sharing how I sold 30 boxes of marine collagen without leaving my house, if I were to add, without leaving my house, because the only time I leave my house, it's because I'm going out to deliver the product. So how did I do it on my smartphone? And I'm going to also be sharing the different marketing tools that I used. I'm going to also be sharing how I converted leads into customers. So when we talk about leads, we are talking about the people that come to us, right? So we get people coming to us because they saw us marketing things, right? Talking about our products, so they come to us. Now, when they come to us, they are not yet customers, they are leads, right? So those people, how did I convert them into customers? There is a way of doing it so that they are not just coming to you asking and then they eventually don't buy. A lot of us complain that we have people asking and they don't buy. So how do we convert those people into paying customers? Even our followers, we get people following us, but how then do they eventually turn into customers? All right. So how then also do I save time? I'm a busy mom. Yes, I'm doing the business full time, but I also like to be able to just respond promptly to my customers, service them faster, because I understand that if I am prompt in the way I do my business, then I'm able to make more money. But other than that, I don't want my business to consume me. I want to be able to still do other things, show up as a wife, show up as a mom, do other things, on Sunday, go to church, so that I don't find myself always just babysitting my business, because, thank you, because I just feel like, if I don't look at my phone, then I won't make money. Who is saying, oh, I am looking for ways to be able to do my business more efficiently? Tell me in the comment section. Give me a yes in the comment section if you are looking for ways in which you can show up for your other responsibilities and still be able to do your business. Because that's just a reality. We don't want the business to consume us. We want to, when we introduce it to people, what do we say? We say you'll be doing it alongside your everyday commitments. But, before we know it, it has taken over and now it's the only thing that we're doing, right? So you want to be able to learn about quick replies, how you can be able to respond to your customers in a quick way, and then how to close the deal. We talk about the products all the time, but we find that we struggle to close. We find that we struggle to eventually, get that sale. Every day we're showing up, but people are not buying. Why? Because maybe we're struggling to close. So we're going to be talking about closing, how to follow up on your leads before they make the purchase and after they make the purchase, right? And how to keep our customers connected. And we have an exciting challenge at the end. So I want us all to stay until the end because there's something nice that we're going to be doing at the end of this session. So who is excited? Please let me know if you're excited. If you're saying, wow, this is what I'm here to learn. I am excited to learn more. Who is excited? Let me know. Let me know if we are ready to learn. All right. So, the first thing we need to talk about, I know we always say it, and it just looks like, yo, is there anything else you are ever going to say without talking about mindset? The truth, team, is that you will not get anything new with your old mindset. You will not get anything new with your old mindset, right? If you want new wine, you need what? New wine skin. That's just how it works. So the mindset that was blocking you from selling the products that we consider expensive, the premium products, is you need to first work on that mindset, work on those vibrations so that you are able to move towards a new market, a market of people that are paying, a market of people that appreciate the product, a market of people that send you money, not people that always negotiate, always trying to get it cheaper. You need to have a different money mindset. So, whenever I talk to my team, I always say, there is programming. There is a way in which you were raised, like from the time you were young, you went to school, you went to church, your parents, there was some kind of scarcity that was communicated to us. Please let me know if this is true. But where I come from, there's a lot of scarcity. There's no money. Money doesn't grow on trees. All those talks that make you get to a point where you think there's no money. I see this even with people that are looking into joining the business. The first question they have is, who am I going to sell to? People don't pay. So those are the limiting money beliefs. So we need to work on them. There's so many tools around it. Some even go to the extent of going to therapy to deal with those money mindsets because it blocks you from a lot of things. Someone once said, you may find that you're just making 20,000 at work. And even in network marketing, you come in and you never pass your 20,000 or a mark in your commission. You just make around 10,000, 15,000. You will never get to 50,000, 60,000, 100,000 because of your money mindset. So it is something that you need to first work on because now when you look at our products, there's over 200 products, but you find yourself choosing the products that are cheap. Why? It's a mindset block. It's a mindset limitation where you believe that, people don't have the money for the products, where you believe that the products are expensive. Whenever I talk to my new team members and I ask, how is it going? They say, Ish, people are complaining that the products are expensive. And then I say, what are you saying? What are you saying? Are you saying the products are expensive? If you are saying the products are expensive, then when people say the products are expensive, you will understand them. You will agree with them because you yourself are saying the products are expensive. Expensive is very relative. It really varies from person to person. But think about the most luxurious, car brand. There's still people driving that car. Think about the most luxurious estate. There's still people buying homes, right? And staying in those estates. Think about the most luxurious clothing brands. There's people that are buying clothes, from that brand. So you can say, I can get a handbag for 150 rands at Mr. Price, and someone else is going to pay 50,000 for a handbag. It's a bag at the end of the day. But there's a target market for everything. So if you're not tapping into the target market, you're always going to feel like it's a struggle to sell. You're always going to feel like it's a struggle to sell. And you're always going to advertise the products that you are comfortable selling. The ones that are 100 rands, 150, 170, because you feel like at least if someone buys, with 170, they won't be losing. Are we moving together, team? Are we moving together? Or you're saying, yo, I no, I can use marine collagen, but hey, selling it is very scarce. Selling it is very scarce. Let us work on our mind. Let us open ourselves to what the universe has abundance. Do you believe that? Do you believe that the universe has abundance? The universe has abundance of resources. It's just that these resources keep going back to the same people that have more. Why? Because they attract more. And the people that have scarcity, they keep attracting scarcity. They keep attracting the customers that are not paying. I don't have customers that take products and pay month end in my business. I don't. I don't care what season it is. I just don't. Why? Because I believe that money is something that is abundant in the universe and it's for me to receive it. It's for me to receive it. Right. So before we even get to why people are not buying, why you're stuck, why, let us first address the money mindset. There's a book that I always like to refer my mentees. It's called Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Please find that book and read it. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. It talks about, a mindset that has stopped a lot of people from tapping into their millionaire status. Get it and read it, and you're going to be blown away by some of the limiting beliefs, because even this thing of joining a business and being scared to market it, it comes from that fear. It comes from that fear where you have, literally you have an amazing product, but you're scared to talk about it. But if maybe say the same product was offered by your employer and your employer said, go and market the product, you would market it with confidence. Why? Because you believe so much in your employer. You just don't believe in your own thing. So it's very deep. It needs a masterclass on its own. It needs a masterclass on its own. But the bottom line is you cannot attract more if you have scarcity. If I am using this cup can only take so much. It cannot take 2 liters because it's just probably made for, do you understand? Maybe less than 200 mils. So it's capacity. If you don't believe that you can have more, then the products that are above 1,000, no, you will not even attempt selling them. Right. Let's move right along. So another mindset is selling is a skill. Yes, selling is a skill. You need to believe that, not that people are lucky, those that are getting customers, they're lucky. No, it's a skill. The people that are selling is because they are following a system that they're able to repeat. And this is why if you get a sale, like from someone just saying, I'm supporting you, it's rare for that person to come back because, they were just buying once off just to make you feel good. But if you really, really want to make money, you need to invest in selling skills, learn, get coaches on selling, watch videos on YouTube on selling. Follow people like Brian Tracy, read their books, understand the psychology. Why do people buy? People buy because of perceived value. If you cannot create that value, then people won't buy, and many other factors. So, selling is something that you need to invest in as someone who is in this business because, we are selling the opportunity, we are selling the products, and you cannot just do it, by chance. You need to be confident in your skills, and this is something that you develop over time. But if you do not invest in learning about selling, then you're always going to be asking for support. Please support me, please support me. You won't understand how people meet their sales targets. It's a whole career for other people. They wake up and they go and sell and meet targets for their employer. So it's something that you need to follow a system on a daily basis. And I always say the system includes talking to people. If you are not talking to people, and an entire day goes by, then selling is going to be hard for you because you will be selling to people at the end of the day. So you also need to now practice talking to people, cold calling people, talking to strangers, because that is how you get them to eventually buy from you. And self-belief goes a long way. Believe that you are someone that is qualified to help people with their problems through the product. So you're not just here to make money for yourself, you're here to solve people's problems. And that is the mindset that you need to have. Not that people, when they buy from you, they are supporting you. No, they're buying because they need help, and you are the one who has that solution. And confidence in the product. You need to be confident in the product. We've always talked about using the product, but as you use the product, as you sell the product, as you get testimonials, your product confidence grows. And you will never really be confident in a product that you yourself are not using, or you yourself are not selling. You will see other people selling the products, and you will still believe that it's hard to sell it because you have never really attempted. And this is why other people don't invest in stock. They are not confident in the product. They thinking, if I buy the stock, I will not be able to sell it. Right. So if you're not confident, no matter how many times we teach 4CC, we teach in the groups, you will not even bother yourself to buy products, because you think, if I buy the products, no one will buy them, because you're not confident. So it is the foundation of your business. And people who join the business really need to be confident in our products. And then commit to a daily method of operation for you to be able to sell. Again, we talked about a system for selling. You need to, on a daily basis, follow, like there must be something that you do, a non-negotiable that you do for you to be able to sell, whether you do it actively or passively. What I like about TikTok videos is that, when it comes to the exposure, you can put out videos and you will still be getting traffic from the videos over and over and over again. This is what I love about the online space. Unlike going out there, if you go out there today, you will get a customer. If you don't go, then you won't get a customer. Yet when it comes to, digital strategy, the same pieces of content, the same systems can work for you over and over and over again if you work, the right systems. So these are just some of the things that you need to think about as someone who is in the business, to say, how can I make sure that before I go to work, I have already put myself out there, so that when I come back from work, I'm able to service my customers. You can't leave the house without doing these things, because it means you have already messed up the whole system. You've already messed up. By the time you come back, you won't be making any sales, because you didn't do the first step. Are you still following, team? Are you still following? Are you still with me? So where do we start? Where do we start? We want to sell. We have, this product that we want to sell. Where do we start? So the first one is set your goal. When the month starts, or when the week starts, you need to have a product focus. What do you want to sell? Why do you want to sell? What is your income goal? What is your CC goal? You need to really, really have a goal. It's kind of like leaving the house and not knowing where you are going. Honestly, you will lead anyway, because you didn't know where exactly you were going. So where are you going? When the month started, I said 30. I want to sell just one box a day. That was my target, one box a day. And I even made it so practical that I was like, if I can just save at least 1,000 rand a day, if I can just save 1,000, imagine setting those goals, guys. If you save 1,000 rand a day, that's 30,000 at the end of the month. Now that causes you to be aggressive, because you have something exciting to work towards, your income goal, your CC goal. Obviously your CCs will come from you doing the activities. You find people just setting the goal to be 4CC. I want to do 4CC, but there's nothing else around it. That's why you find people on the last day buying 4CC, because they just lack the understanding of where the CCs must come from. They don't just come from you buying. They come from you consistently working your business on a daily basis. Number two, what is the platform? I chose my platform, which is TikTok. I'm going to explain in detail why I chose TikTok. Number three, I selected my product focus, which is marine collagen. I made sure that I had stock. So the goals that you're going to be setting for July, you need to buy your stock in June, so that when July starts, you are already hitting the ground running. You cannot set your July goals in July, wait for the product center to open on the 6th, have your stock come back on the 7th, and then you are already behind, 7 days behind. So as we're closing the month, the people that need to be reminded to place orders, they just don't have any goals for themselves. Because if they had them, they wouldn't be reminded to keep their stock ready. And God is not going to surprise you. You are not going to buy one box of collagen and get 10 customers. God is just going to work at your level of belief. If you believe that you must buy one box, there's just one or no customer that will come for that box. Now buy 10 boxes, you will see. You will see. So even keeping the stock ready is not just having one box of collagen. If you want to sell 30, you're not going to have one. At least start the week with five boxes, three boxes, five boxes, 10 boxes. Then you sell, you take back the money, you buy more boxes. As the month goes, you're reinvesting your money. That's how it works. But if you don't even have the stock to start with, and then you set a target around that product, I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. Now, work on your mindset. You are about to hit the ground running. Look at that lady. She is running, which means you need to put on your running shoes. You need to have your outfit. You need to have prepared your diet, everything. Because you're about to sell 30 boxes of collagen. You're not going to sell 30 boxes of collagen sitting in your couch comfortable. You need to be ready to say, I am ready to do this because this is not an easy task, but it is very possible for me to do. Learn more about the challenges that the product is solving. Go and study the product. Attend these product trainings that happen on Tuesday. Because you're about to solve problems, not to sell a product. If you look at it from the angle of selling, then that is why it becomes hard. But if you look at it from the angle of solving problems, I was actually noticing my retail trends, and I was shocked that I actually sell a lot of collagen in winter. I was shocked because last year around this time I was selling a lot of firming complex. So people actually have buying behavior. In winter, they are worried about their skin. Their skin is dry. That's why they will buy collagen. So study the product and understand what the product solves. Right. Now, these are the marketing tools that I used. The main platform is TikTok. Now, I want to just make an illustration of what we do. So, as we go on social media every day, we're actually going to a very big pond where we are fishing people. So, it's literally like a big pond where everyone is just putting out information, putting out information. So, your goal is to go there to attract people to your smaller platform that you control. So now your bigger platform can be TikTok. Mine is TikTok and Facebook. I will explain how. But TikTok is the main platform because that is where I go and I talk about the business. And I talk about the product. And when I get those inquiries, those interested people, now we call those people leads. We call them leads. And then now we lead them back to us. They come back to us, right? And now when they come to us, now we keep them in a smaller platform now, which is WhatsApp, where now they will know me better, ask better questions, view my statuses every day, and that's how those people end up turning into customers. So you need to have your main platform, and your main platform, you can't just go on it once a week, put out one piece of content a week. You need to be aggressive. I'm at a point where I put out 10 videos a day on TikTok. I shock myself. I shock myself as well because I never thought I could have the energy to put out 10 video. But it's easy to put out 10 pieces of content on TikTok because TikTok allows you to record a 15-second video at the least. So you can. And if you spend more time on the platform, you even see the different styles of creating content that you can use because you also don't want to create one type of content. It becomes boring. So you then play around on the platform, understand the trends, and you play around until, you find what works for you. Yes, these platforms, they change so much, but trust me, if you understand that I'm just going there to find people, not to grow followers. It's good to really have a good following because a good following creates credibility. When people see the page and they see the following, they see the engagement, they trust you more. But that's not what we're trying to do. We're not influencers. We're not paid because of numbers. We're paid because of sales that we make and the volume in our businesses. So when you go on the platform, you're not just there to trend. You are there to convert people and bring them to where you are. Right. So then I also use Facebook Reels. I repurpose my content from TikTok. So I download the video from TikTok and I take it to Facebook. I've seen how much it really blows up. Sometimes the video will not perform on TikTok, but when I take it to Facebook, it just blows up. Ever since I discovered that these platforms prioritize short video format video content, I stopped treating Facebook the way I was treating it before. Before I used to just post right on Facebook, but now I've seen that even the user interface, like when you go on Facebook, you will land on Reels. Please tell me if you've noticed, for those that are on Facebook, have you noticed that the homepage, like when you go on Facebook, you are going to land on Reels? And you will start, it gets confusing because it now looks like you are now on TikTok again. Because the platforms now they are pushing more video content, right? So Facebook Reels, I don't overthink because also I don't like creating reels on Facebook because I just don't like how it works, like how I will edit, how I'll add music. So I'll just take the video straight from TikTok and put it on Facebook, and then I continue with my life. And it has done so much. All right. And then Instagram, I don't really use Instagram, but I do cross posting. So there's something called cross posting where your content, you can, you if you link your Facebook and your Facebook and your Instagram, once you post on your stories and your reels, automatically it is published on Instagram and on Facebook stories. The reason Instagram just is too polished for me. I'm not an aesthetic girly like that. don't I don't have the aesthetic content, but I use it for repurposing. So my stories, my reels, once I post from Facebook, they move to Instagram, and it has helped me to reach other people I would otherwise not reach. Right. So you find what works for you. But again, main platform, smaller platform, you need to have the big platform where you are fishing, and now you have the smaller platform where you are keeping now and nurturing your people. Not everyone will be nurtured. Others will be lost along the way. Others, they come in, you even ask them to save your number, or they already just like, but you need to have a mechanism. And one of the things that helps me to also get people to my WhatsApp and for them to call me is that I don't put prices on TikTok. It's very rare for me to respond and tell you the price on TikTok because I want you to come to my smaller platform. That's where I have most control, where I will turn you into a customer. Right. And then in terms of TikTok, I check my insights and post performance a lot. There's a feature there. You need to just look at the options on your post. Make sure that you check your post insights. Don't just be happy that you're putting out posts. You need to really look at the posts. Are they performing? Look at the viewer behavior. Like, you are creating a post, look at when people are losing interest. TikTok is going to show you that people are actually losing interest after 5 seconds. Once I discovered that, I started to create shorter videos, and I started to get straight to the point and create a catchy hook. Like when I start the video, I have something that will hold the person and keep them captivated. Because now this thing of saying, hi, I am Smoothie from SYT, by the time I say that, the person has scrolled. They have scrolled. If I'm not excited, they have scrolled because I'm boring. People are always looking for entertainment on that app, right? So I go straight into the point. I make sure that, my video is appealing. 15 seconds, 30, 60. If I create a longer video, trust me, it's rare cases, but most of my best performing videos are short videos that I create and go straight to the point because I've seen that people lose interest. It, it's a crazy world that we live in. It's actually shocking because now 10 minutes is a long time according to TikTok. That's the longest time. Yet 10 minutes in real life is literally nothing. But 10 minutes on TikTok, you creating a 10-minute video, no one will watch it. So we now need to learn to create that short video, 5, 15 seconds, 60 seconds, 2 minutes. You at least don't create long videos if you really want people to, especially when you're still building and people don't know you, right? And then I get them coming now on my WhatsApp and calling me. That's how I know that what I am doing works, because they come and they say, yeah, I can see. Now they even call me and I can hear my videos playing in the background to say this person is literally calling me because they are watching the video real time. That's how much you see that whatever marketing efforts that you're using, they are working. Are we together? Are we still together? Princess is saying yes, reels are on overload on Facebook. It's shocking how these platforms now, they actually now look like it's just one thing. It's like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook is now one thing. So it makes you see that the old ways of marketing, honestly, they're starting to lose. If you are not learning how to use video in 2026, you are very soon going to be out of business, because video is where it's at, and short form videos. Short form videos, right? So now, why online marketing? Why not other methods? The average cell phone user touches their phone over 2,617 times a day. How shocking is that statistic? And they will touch their phone, those extreme ones. I consider myself an extreme phone user, by the way. I even have 3, if not 4 cell phones. I will touch my phone over 5,400 times a day. It's shocking, guys. People don't sleep. They are on TikTok all the time. Now, you can create a video or post a video at 3 a.m. You would still get people viewing it. That is how much we consume social media. And I always just say, be on the other side of social media, the side where we make money, not the side that is consuming. Don't be someone who knows everything about everyone, everything that is trending, but you are not making money. It's worse when you have a business. It means you're not even marketing your business, but you know everything about what's happening in the online space. Right. And TikTok specifically, you find that people will spend over an hour a day. And I think these stats are not even updated, because literally we are so addicted to TikTok. Literally 3 to 4 hours is too small. But yeah, that is what they say in terms of heavy users. And when people open TikTok, they are not trying to buy something. They are not going to shop. It's not a website for shopping. It's not Shein. When people go on Shein, they're looking to buy. But when people go on TikTok, they want to be entertained. That's the first reason. It's a laid back platform. People are dancing, challenges, this and that. So they are not looking to buy. They are looking to buy and to be entertained or to learn something. Right now, TikTok is actually growing into being the fastest search engine, more than Google. People don't Google anymore. They go on TikTok and they find something in a short video, right? So it has overtaken YouTube, I believe, because of just how we consume on that platform, and people are looking to learn something. So this is why when you create your content, it must be educational or entertaining or storytelling. If it's salesy, people don't buy. It must educate. People must learn, and in a way that is TikTok style again, because if they learn like this, then like people don't want formal things on TikTok. So you also need to create it in a way that is jovial and exciting. And where we are right now, people are no longer looking for traditional adverts. They are looking for trust. So now they buy from someone sharing their personal experience, or they are sold when someone shares their personal experience or does a product demonstration, a day in my life video. They look for honest reviews. They're not looking for polished adverts like before. That is not how the consumer works now. And people buy into trends. Right now, collagen, if you have not noticed, marine collagen is a buzzword on TikTok. People are looking to glow, they're looking to look good. Vitamin C, all these things that we offer, they are actually something that is a hot topic on TikTok. So this is why you also need to be jumping on the hot topics because people are always looking for those things and they may just be looking for collagen in general and they see your collagen because when you are consistently talking about your collagen, right? They are no longer looking for things that are just rigid. Now it's all about what are people saying about the product. And the good thing is that they will see you post about the product and then they will go and research more on the platform. TikTok will show more of that content, right? So that's just the buyer behavior on TikTok. And consistency matters because the more content you create, now when people look, then TikTok shows them more of similar videos. If they look at those videos until the end, they comment, TikTok picks that this person is interested in collagen. And then if they keep seeing your content, that's how then they will eventually buy from you because they will not really contact you when they see the first video. That's just not how it works. Are you with me, team? Please tell me if you understand. And if you're saying, I see this all the time. I see this all the time because I'm on TikTok. I also am interested in other things. When I look at those things, TikTok starts showing me similar videos or the same videos. I'm like, why am I always? It's not even TikTok. It's kind of like, I don't know what these bots are doing on the internet because it's not even on TikTok. You could be looking for flights. You could just be on Google looking for flights. The next thing you're on Facebook, you start seeing more flights. Like they start to post sponsored flights, cheap flights. You're on TikTok, you start to see more flights. It's kind of like the systems are now like it's so scary, So you need to jump on that as someone that understands how social media works. Because if you understand how social media works, you are going to speak the language that we use on social media. So, where do I start? Is your bio optimized? When people click on your profile, what are they going to see? It's important for us to know that when you have FBO on your bio, it does not help anyone. As hard as it is, we like it. We like it to just say forever business owner, what's up me? Like it's very rare for people to know what you are doing unless they have interacted with the brand one way or the other. But we have so many things that we do in forever. Just pick one that you want. Excuse me. Even if it's not marine collagen, if you want to help people, get in better shape and improve their eating habits, with a 21-day program where they will start their C9 and then come to F15. You are doing that. Put that on your bio, helping you, get energy, get in your best shape in 21 days. Get your box and start your 21-day fitness journey, whatever it is. The most important thing is now what you're going to be putting on the bio is now what you need to be doing as part of your content creation. When they come on the feed, that's what now they will see a lot. Not that is the only thing you will post, but most of your content should now have a theme centered around that thing. You can do it as a campaign. You don't have to worry that, now I will be only talking about marine collagen. It's a campaign. You can do it for a month and go on a campaign for it. It's okay. And then you can always change and bring back whatever that you want to put on your bio. But if it's working and it's giving you money, why not? So now looking at my bio, you will see that I have Skin Glow from Within, natural anti-aging skincare for women. Get your box and start your 30-day glow journey. And then I have my number there. And I say that I deliver in 24 hours. And then I also have a link. I think once you get to 10,000 followers, I'm not sure if it's still the same or I've forgotten, but you're able to put a link. So this is my link from my FLP 360. On FLP 360, you're able to have a landing page where you can just have people learn more about the product and they can even come now and buy from you. So I have my landing page there on my FLP 360, I put it there so that when someone wants to just read more about the collagen, they can just read before they even come to me. So other people will do that, but others won't. They will just take the number and call or come to you. So you need to position yourself as an expert to solve their problem, not as a product seller. If you say I'm an FBO, then you are saying you are selling forever products. Yet people want the actual transformation, not really the company that you are representing. Number two, build authority with your content. With every piece of content that you're putting out there, people trust you more. So they will see you now as not as a manager at Forever Living, because for them, that's not relatable. They don't know what a manager in Forever Living is. They're just looking for something for their problem. So if you build authority with your content, they will start to know you as Sisiwe Glow or Sisiwe Collagen or Sisiwe Anti-Aging. Do you understand? Because now you've built authority with your content, someone that they can trust and come to and consult because they've seen that you know what you're talking about. Number three, optimize your bio to reflect the problem that you're solving. Please let me know if you're going to be optimizing your bio. Please let me know if you're going to be optimizing your bio. If you're saying my bio was not optimized, I did not have I did not have the problem and the solution that I was offering. I just had FBO. I'm just an FBO. I didn't even have my number. You know those people that don't even have their number yet they are selling. And yet they're wondering, so if you want to buy, what must we do? Where should we find you? We don't even know where you are. Like, we don't even know which part of the world you are. We can't even know because of the way your bio is set up. FBO is not enough. If it were by me, you wouldn't even have it. But others, it works for them. If it were by me, oh, there's someone that's messing with my please don't write on my slides. Right. So let us work on those bios. Let us work on those bios. Thank you so much for the feedback. It's truly encouraging. I appreciate it so much. All right. So you can take a screenshot of my bio and you can then maybe look at what you are interested in doing as your campaign, and then you can come back to me maybe and ask. But you can also take it to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT what you want to have, and then they would advise. But remember, what we put is supposed to be compliant. It's supposed to be compliant. We can't be putting things that, will get us in trouble when it comes to Forever Living products and TikTok as well. You can't be making product claims, like medical claims. You can't be putting diseases and whatnot there because that is against the marketing system that Forever wants for us. Are we moving together, team? I hope I'm still getting value. I'm learning a lot tonight. Sandazile, I rectify my mistakes moving forward. Love this. Thank you. I already took a screenshot and I will just edit. Thank you so much. Thank you, Princess. This is really, really, truly encouraging. I want us to win, man. Yes, let's win. All right. So let me just play you this short video. Okay. Kuthiwa-ke Mkhaya, na ufuna kubona ukuthi udabasalo kanti lesinjani, buka amakwakho. Ngafuna ukubona nje ukuthi abasalo kanti lesinjani, buka amakwakho. Mina angifuni timfoti ngiyengce, angifuni nje kuze ngiyicale senginabo 50 le collagen, asivele nje simunce manje. I am in my 30s now, early 30s, and angifuni nje kuvumela kuguga uze kunginyonyobele. This is why I'm on this product. This is why I am on marine collagen. So yeah, I'm invite bonke bami laba 30 years, 40 years. Now ngabe nje sowugabancile ngale 30. Hayi mntase buya simunce because kuguga kufika nje ngelisela kuyanyonyoba. All right. I don't know if there's anything you picked from my style. Yes, I know I was using my language. Others will not fully understand, but I don't know if there's anything you picked from my style of doing video. That's just one of my videos. Not all my videos are like this, by the way, but there's different features I've also used. I've also done overlay, which is kind of like putting a video on top of a video, like where I am showing how I'm taking the collagen. I also have put my number somewhere in the video, but also the chatty style, like you're talking to a friend, not selling. So it's kind of like you are plugging a friend, and the demonstration of the me taking the product, that is strategic because I wanted to stay in their minds that when they buy the product or when they get the product, this is how they are going to be using it. I want them to look forward to using. The curiosity is in what is she eating, what is she doing, right? And of course the context of what we're talking about. And this, by the way, was a video reply, so it was replying to a video that I already had, and someone had asked or had made a comment, and I did a follow-up video, which TikTok, by the way, prioritizes. If you do a reply in the form of a video, TikTok pushes more of that because they want more engagement. But if someone asks you or engages and then you leave a heart or you leave whatever, a number or whatever there, then that doesn't create more conversation. TikTok wants us to stay on the platform. So as we create and create and create, then TikTok will push more of your videos, right? So you are the face of your business. The claim sentence. Okay, I said, I don't know if it's what you're looking for, but I said when you creating your content, make sure that you do not make product claims or medical claims. Like you cannot make like a disease, you cannot drop a disease and say this is what the product prevents or treats or cures, because that's a big thing that you're claiming, right? So you need to read your policy around that. What does it say around making claims? It's not allowed. So you share how it is going to, we're going to go into it anyway, but you share how it's going to improve their life. You use words like support, promote. You don't use cures, treat, and you don't drop diseases. That's why the catalog that we have, that we use a lot, that has diseases, it's, you don't take screenshots and then you go and put those pictures on TikTok. TikTok is going to flag that and even get to a point of banning your account because it's not allowed. Even Forever does not allow you to put those kind of content because it's against their policy. Right. So yeah, the face of your business, not the product pictures. So when people eventually buy from your business, they are buying you. So be the celebrity in your business. Be the one. I knew I was supposed to change my content strategy on TikTok when I went through my feed, just scrolling through my profile, and I found product after product after product. I knew that, I have to change something. Because if all you do is to post products or videos of products, then you are selling, and TikTok doesn't like you to sell. So your profile must have you. It must be you. It must be your life, your lifestyle. It can't be, so that's why you need to also learn to talk on the platform. You can't be putting sounds all the time and background, and you need to learn to talk because also the people that you're selling to, they get used to you talking on the platform and it creates more trust. Number two, take your viewers on the journey with you. I just started my marine collagen. Walk with me. Let's see how my skin will look like in 30 days. Take them on the journey. Don't make it look like the product has magic powers. Like when I take my collagen, I'm going to wake up magically with good skin. That is not the truth. So take them on the journey. Like the other day, I started my Logic skincare. And I'm walking with them. I said, guys, let us walk together. I'm taking these three products plus my vitamin C. I want us to see how, I'm going to look like because this is a new range that I'm trying. People trust you more when you're authentic. When you're authentic, this is why you need to authentically use the product. You can't be taking out one stick of marine collagen and drinking it and then waiting for a customer to come and buy the rest of the 29, because you just wanted to create content. It will show, people will see through you. That's why you need to be honest about using the products. You can't do it for content. You need to use them, really, really use them. Hook them in the first 3 seconds. In the first 3 seconds, people decide whether or not to stay on that video. So make sure that you don't bore them in the first 3 seconds. Don't greet and go on and on. Don't introduce yourself. You have a name on TikTok. We see it. Don't, you understand? Like, don't drag. Don't drag. Don't bring the energy in the first 3 seconds. You must study how other people are doing it so that you can learn. Sometimes it's just you getting out of your comfort zone. The other day I was marketing vitamin C and I started my video with, ladies, when last did you buy a bra? Guess what? They didn't say much about the vitamin C, but they were engaging about the bra story. And just after I asked that question, I started to use my vitamin C milk. And guess what? People were starting to be curious about the vitamin C. But the thing that made them stop is because I said, ladies, when last did you buy yourself a bra and panties? Yes, because I know my target market, it's ladies. I want them to buy vitamin C. Do you understand? So find ways to get creative. Research, we have AI now. You can research ways in which you can capture your audience. Use a headline or a text on the video. And speaking of text on the video, we have we see that people will watch TikTok with no sound. Like, say this person is in church, or this person is sleeping next to their husband and they don't want to disturb them, or they're at work. So they're just doom scrolling, but they don't want to have the volume up. So when you use captions and headlines, they can screenshot and come back to it, or they can follow the captions and they see what exactly you were saying. So we need to also use those features and understand that people will not always have their volume up as they watch your video. So your videos must have some kind of writing that will make them to stop and watch. So we must use the text features, on them. And then end with a simple call to action. Tell them what to do after watching the video. Tell them what to do. And, we always use this thing of link in bio. People don't know what that is. What is a link in bio? What is a number in bio? My number equal bio. What does it mean? Other people don't know. But if they see the number like this, they will screenshot and come. Do you understand? So it's all those things, right? And then also, as you repeat, it helps you stay top of mind, and people can even come back with more videos to say, yes, I've been seeing this video and this video and this video. Now I'm ready to get more information about the product. Are we still moving together? Are we still moving together? All right. So now center your content around the problem you are solving versus the product itself. What is the pain point? What exactly are you solving? What are you solving? What are people really, really looking for? Not you are the one who has stock to sell. They don't care about helping you move that stock. They have problems that the product solves. So people are not just buying collagen. They have dull skin, they have fine lines, they have dry skin, they are aging, and it's worrying, it's affecting their confidence. They have busy lifestyles and they are looking for a convenient way to take their collagen, their convenient way, to improve their skin. So that's what you are selling. You're selling convenience, you're selling confidence, you're selling, you know, um, good skin. You are not selling the product. If you sell from the product perspective and you keep going on and on about the product and the features, people won't buy. People buy their pain, a problem that they have a problem and you are solving the problem. So ask yourself over and over again when you put out your content to say, who am I helping and what are they struggling with? Show behind the scenes content doing deliveries. Remember, it's not enough for you to just come and talk about collagen, collagen. Show us when you're delivering. Show us when you're receiving your stock or you're going to the product center to buy more boxes of collagen. Show us when you have a happy customer. And if that customer permits, ask them to either show their face or even speak. Maybe they can speak maybe behind to say how collagen has changed their lives. Take those screenshots from your WhatsApp chats, your voice notes on WhatsApp, use them on your content there because people want to know if this product is actually helping other people. Create more video content to answer questions. Don't just respond with text. Try and as you do that, you are also challenged to learn more about the product. And yeah, I've talked about disclosing prices. Are we still moving together, Tim? Are we still moving together? Now we're going to be going on to how to manage the people on WhatsApp as they come on WhatsApp. Now they're moving from TikTok, they come on your WhatsApp. How exactly do you manage the traffic? Again, it's hard to sell 30 boxes of collagen if you don't have any traffic. If people are not coming to you, it's hard to sell 30 bottles because it now means you need to beg 30 people to support you. It's hard. Yet the traffic must come, and that traffic must literally be 10 times and more. Like you can't get 30 people asking and then expect to sell 30 boxes because out of the 30 people, probably three will buy. That's just how it works. So that's why the traffic must come, and we need to have a way for them to come in an easy way. They must really come to you because if they don't come, it means you are going to them and you're ever begging for a sale. You will sell one box a month. All right. So, what is my WhatsApp sales system? What is my WhatsApp sales system? The first thing is, do you have WhatsApp business? Please tell me if you have WhatsApp business in the comments. Just type yes if you have WhatsApp business. No if you don't have WhatsApp business. Do you have WhatsApp business? Because all these tools are on WhatsApp business. So you need to be using WhatsApp business. Let us try and find WhatsApp business, Dr. Lindy. Let us find WhatsApp business because these tools are on WhatsApp business. All right, I can see people have WhatsApp business. Namutebo has WhatsApp business. Samsung doesn't. Zoom user. Please change your names. I don't even know who I'm talking to. Ndombizonke has WhatsApp business. All right. All right. Okay. Yes, we need to have WhatsApp business because that is how we're able to maximize. Remember, we're businesses. At the end of the day, we're not just hustlers, we're businesses. All right, so now number one, on your WhatsApp business, you must be responding instantly. WhatsApp is an instant messaging app, so people don't understand when you don't respond on time. So set up quick replies so that every inquiry receives an immediate professional response. You can have one like mine. You can set it up in your own way. Mine is Sawubona, thank you for your interest. I always just assume someone that is coming to chat me up for the first time is interested in my business. I know I still have other people that are not there for business, but a big part of what I do is business. So that is the first line when someone comes and writes me something, that's what I get. You can even make it like this. Thank you for your interest in Forever Marine Collagen. If now the person maybe has said, we say, tell me more about marine collagen, or I just came from your post on Facebook, on TikTok, this is what I saw. And then you introduce yourself. I'm happy to help you achieve your skincare goals. May I have your name and location? Why is the name important? You want to address them with their name and also know where they are, right? But also there's this most important thing. You must ask them to save your number. You must save their number. A lot of leads get lost in just the inquiry and then they never buy because people don't buy from the very first encounter, right? So ask them to save your number, save their number. Why do you think this is important? Leaders that are selling on WhatsApp, why do you think it's important that you ask them to save your number and you save their number? Why? Why is it important? Like, I'm just asking, why are we saving each other's numbers? Yes, Bella, so that they can see your statuses. Remember, I got paid, I got TikTok. It's not over just because a person is here. You are still going to be doing consistent advertising on your WhatsApp status. That is where you have the most control. Way back, you know what people were doing? They were using email marketing. This is the same system. It's just that now people don't read a lot of emails compared to you looking at WhatsApp. That's why even companies, they're now on WhatsApp because they understand that people would rather look at WhatsApp than look at an email. So it's the same system that email marketing uses, where they do lead generation and then they start sending you promotions from time to time. It's the same system that you're going to be using. So if you don't save their numbers and they don't save your number, you can't send them a broadcast. You will lose their number. They will never see your status. So it's kind of like this person is lost. So ask them to save. You need to have a way. You need to have a way to convince them. Like sometimes I put promotions on my status, or I want to be able to send you when we have a special. I can only send you when you've saved my number. You must be strategic. You must be strategic because if you don't, then they won't save your number. Sometimes you can even tell them, save me as Dr. Lindy Collagen so that they don't forget. Turning WhatsApp leads into clients. Number two, educate before you sell. You know, I don't know why people do this, but they do it all the time. They just come and they ask the price. That's all they want to know. They don't even know what this thing is. Others have never even used collagen. Others, it's just so funny how people push you to give them the price. They just push for the price. I don't know why they do that. So much that when they get the price, they start complaining that it's expensive. They don't afford it. But if I knew what you were struggling with and I could educate you, we could even probably get to another solution that is not marine collagen, maybe a cheaper alternative. But because people are just like, I want the price, I want the price. And now you are rushing to give them the price. So when people call me and ask for the price, I don't give them the price. I just say, do you have WhatsApp? I'll send everything on WhatsApp because I want them on my WhatsApp. That's where I want them. Right. I can then call them later to explain in detail. But I also like closing on the phone or with a voice note because I get a chance to interact with this person. It is a process. Who's saying, yo, it's a lot of work? I thought it's easy. And you can keep videos and pictures and voice notes or text to be able to just forward things that, like, remember, you are also busy with other things. So you won't have time to find pictures and videos. So you can keep a folder or just a small WhatsApp group or something where you can just always go and take those pictures and send to your inquiring clients so that you don't always have to stress about looking for the catalog, looking for this and that. You are busy, you have a client in front of you, there's other things you're doing. You just want to forward, and then this person looks, and then you can say, can I get back to you maybe in 10 minutes when you've reviewed the information so that I'm able to assist you further. Because if you just give them the price, it's over for you. They'll say, it's 1.8. I was making a joke, telling my husband earlier on today, someone called me and they asked for the price of vitamin C. And then I said the price. Sure. It's just like, how big is the vitamin C? And I was asking my husband if it would make any difference if the vitamin C was 20 liters. Like, do you think they would feel it's justified? The price is justified if it's 20 liters? But because I dropped the price, but now when they come on my WhatsApp, I get to even ask them, have you ever seen any vitamin C? Are you on any skincare product? Because other people that are coming, they have never used the products to even start with, any product for that matter. So that's why they question the price and they are shocked because they don't even know any collagen. They've never seen any, right? And they have their own expectations that they came with. Right. So how now do you deal with the price objection? people will say it's expensive. Yo, that's the biggest objection. Please tell me, leaders, how you deal with the objection of price. Please tell me how you deal with those customers that are saying, yo, it's expensive. What do you say afterwards? Yo, it's expensive. How do you deal with it? Does anyone want to open their mic and share? I think this will be interesting. When someone says it's expensive, what do you say? What do you say? If you want to unmute yourself, please just raise your hand or something. It's worth the price based on the benefits. Okay, so you defend your product, okay? You defend your product. So what do you say when someone says, yo, it will leave? Okay, I was hoping you were going to raise your hand, doctor. I've been unmuting you. I don't know what's happening.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I think you're unmute now.
Hi, leaders. Hi, Swoosie. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yes.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I think that point you made about educate before you sell, I think it's very important. So usually I'll give a sort of a detailed, in fact, whenever they say how much does it cost? First, it's that paragraph that's explaining the product and then the price. But basically saying why it's different or why it's superior,
Okay.
before the price. I
Okay.
think that is what I usually do.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
if I haven't done it before and they say, okay, well, yo, it's expensive, then I give that detailed education about why it's going to cost more than the others on the market.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Doc. Do you qualify the leads? Because remember, TikTok is a pool, as I said, it's like a sea. A lot of things are in there. So do you even have a way of qualifying the lead to say, I can see this is a quality lead. I can see this person, does invest in themselves, in their health, in their skincare. Because sometimes we do get people like the wrong
Yeah,
leads.
yeah,
And
true.
sometimes, yeah, so how do you see that this one is not what I'm looking for?
I'm gonna learn it from you clearly because I don't qualify my leads. Maybe that's
Yes,
one of the
yes.
problems here.
Yeah, we need to. Okay, thank you for your contribution. Thank you, Doc. All right, so let's see. To be honest, sometimes I feel like saying you can't go to Woolies with a boxer store budget. Yo, you cannot, stand up, you cannot say that. We say it, in our hearts and say, yo, this one. But obviously, you can't say it to them. So thank you so much, Doc, for educating, which brings us back to the point of getting that to that level of confidence in your product knowledge, because you can't confidently talk about your product if you yourself are not sure. And again, benefits versus features. I know we can say it's marine, it's better than bovine, it's better than the powder. you know it's effects. Yes, it's effect. But again, it's benefits versus features. Because once we start going on and on about the features, then we're not really talking to their problem. So we need to ask certain questions. How old are you? I'm going to give you an example. Most of my best collagen customers are above the age of 45. In fact, 50. The ones that are above 50, even those that they will tell you that I don't have money, but they will go and find that money and come back because they are the right lead. So qualifying them, asking them, if you don't mind, how old are you? I want to be able to advise. Don't just ask, like tell them that I want to advise and see if, there's other things we can look at within our product range. Have you ever used collagen? Those are some of the questions. Have you ever used collagen before? Because others, they just see the excitement on TikTok, but they've never really used, so they don't even know how much collagen costs. Good collagen. Do you have a skincare routine? Are you in any skincare product at the moment? How much do you usually spend on skincare per month? Trust me, those people that came looking for marine collagen, they said it's expensive. They left having bought firming complex or even aloe moisturizing lotion. At the end of the day, they bought something because the problem is still there. The money that they were expecting to pay, they didn't have, or rather, the product was more than what they expected, but they ended up, so that's why we cannot just disqualify like that, but ask those questions. Why exactly are you looking for the collagen? Not everyone is looking for beauty. Others have serious problems with their joints and stuff, and they will buy for that reason. So ask those questions, right? Because your role is to help them understand the value and not to disqualify them. Say, hey, when you don't have money, trust me. Hey, there's a customer that I once prejudged from the very first conversation. I was like, mm-mm, this one, she won't have the met. Trust me, she's on her second box now. She's going to be coming back for her third box. And she's also added moisturizing lotion, jelly, soap. The customer that I judged. So sometimes you just judge people because they complain about the price. But if you build that connection, trust me, you will be shocked. Other objections that usually stem from the price will be, do I have to take the marine collagen forever? Because sometimes the price problem comes from that, the way they feel like they won't be able to maintain it, like it's not sustainable. Like what happens if I stop taking it? Those are the questions you should also be able to answer. What if I cannot afford it every month? What are the side effects of stopping or withdrawal symptoms? What if it doesn't work for me? All those things, because they don't really have a problem with buying collagen. That's why they contacted you. They just have fears because of the price versus the perceived value. This is why you can even do things like, let us start you small on a sampling, like say go on a 15-day journey with the collagen just to trial it. That's what companies do. They make you trial things, trial Netflix, trial this. And before you know it, you are already subscribed because they made you try. Do a free trial, do a 10 sachet trial, 15 sachet trial. You understand that you're just trying to get this person to get started, right? And every no leads to a yes. I love this picture so much. I love this picture so much. When you look at it, it's a no, but it gets someone to what? To a yes. If you are not willing to get through the 100 no's, then that yes is not coming. And as we understand that people really have fears, the fear of losing money, the fear of taking products that are going to harm them in the long run. There's so many concerns that they have. That's how you build the relationship around those objections, where you even get them to a decision to say, how about you join the business? How about you join the business? Because maybe, just maybe, if you join the business, you're going to be benefiting from the discounts. And that's how I've turned some of my, customers into business partners that just came here to buy the products cheaper. Because when you look at the price of marine collagen, it's so close to our preferred customer, what you call this minimum stock. It's so close to our minimum stock, which means if someone can buy a box of marine collagen, they can sign up. It's just the truth, right? So let's show them the benefits of coming into the business so that they can buy with discounts. Now, let us close. Always be closing. Don't be someone that talks about your products, features, biotin, zinc, and you don't get the money at the end of the day. Close. Be a closer. Always be closing. A lot of us are talking about forever, talking about epoxy, talking about marine collagen. When it's time to collect the money, we are scared to ask. So, should I be sending your package or you're going to come and collect it? Oh, as soon as the payment reflects on my side, I will send your order so that tomorrow you can start taking your collagen. You are closing. You're making this person see themselves, they're already starting their journey. But if you keep saying, so when do you think you can buy? When will you be ready to buy? You will never have the money because they will always, prioritize other things. What is the most convenient way for you to receive your order? I can deliver today or tomorrow. Which time works for you? As soon as the payment reflects on my bank account, I'll send you the details shortly. I will work on sending your order. Trust me, you will make more money when you close. Don't be scared to ask the next step. Customers are just waiting for you to guide them to the next step. All right. Are we moving together? Who's saying I'm going to collect the money? I'm going to collect the money. I'm tired of talking about products. It's time for me to invoice. If you don't invoice, you'll never have money. Money comes from you invoicing. If you invoice, you will ever be a billboard, like a forever billboard, talking about the business, talking about the products, but you're not making money. Hello? All right, now let's go into now you've sold the product, you're getting the customers. You need to have a system for recording. If you don't have a system for recording, you will lose customers to other distributors, to other companies, because people will buy once and they'll never come back. You don't have a system for tracking. So I use Google Sheets. I'm not saying use Google Sheets. I just find Google Sheets easier for me because I have so many devices and I don't want to lose my information. Like if I use a notebook, if I lose that notebook, I've lost my entire customer history. So I use Google Sheets and it stays there on the cloud. Every new month, I start a new sheet to say this is for June and I start a new sheet. May, I start a new sheet. I even group them to say marine collagen customers, I record. You need to find a way that will work for you. So this is just an example of the spreadsheet, what it would look like, the customer name, the phone number, when did they buy, how many boxes they purchased, right? What is the goal really? What were they looking for? They're not all looking for the same thing. When will I follow up again, looking at the number of products that they purchased? It's easy. It's an easy product to sell if you ask me because it comes in sachets and one sachet a day. So if they buy today, they are likely to come this time next month. Right. And is this a new person, repeat business? You want to build your business until you get to a lot of returning customers. That's when now you have a solid business. That's now when you have a solid business. Right. Following up. So there's two types of follow up. There's following up before they buy and following up after they purchase. So it is important to follow up. My mentor always says you're leaving money on the table when you're not following up. A lot of people could buy if you followed up, right? So the first thing is, as you save the people's numbers, the leads, the people that come, make sure that it's easy for you to remember, like this person. Oh, this person is no Zippo. They inquired on marine collagen on 28 June. That's an easy way. Because then now when you go on your database, you just say search marine collagen and all the people that are saved, as so and so marine collagen will pop up and now you start following up with them. Right. Follow up in a way that is not pushing them, or not in a way that is not annoying, like when are you buying? When are you can just say, hey, you know what? I have one box left. And I was thinking about you. Should I sell this box or I should keep it for you? I can only keep it for the next 5 days because people are really buying. Create that FOMO and that demand, right? And also looking at their statuses, engaging with their statuses from time to time. You will just comment on their status and the next thing they're saying, hey, I've been meaning to tell you that I'm ready to buy my collagen, right? And then I also use a calendar system, Google Calendar, where when I talk to someone and they tell me I will only be able to buy on the 5th of July, I go on the calendar and I put it as a reminder to say on the 5th of July, and Nozipo said she will buy marine collagen. And what Google Calendar does is that it will remind you the day before. So then now the day before you will remember to call them or send them a message to say, hey, tomorrow is the day. I hope you are ready because I'm going to be sending out your order early in the morning. Please remember to send your payment to this account. So it makes you organized as well because they will say 5 July. 5 July they get paid, they start with other things, they've forgotten about your collagen. So you need to have a system of recording. If it's not a calendar, diary, whatever, notes app on your phone, but I just find the calendar easier because it will remind you. Check status viewers from time to time. Look at the people that are busy viewing. Trust me, the person that is busy viewing is interested. I look at my prospects, my new people, the leads, and if I see this person busy viewing, I know that they are going to buy soon. I go to them, I talk to them. Hey, are you ready for your box? Hey, are you going to be buying maybe say next week when you get paid? Because they're busy viewing, it means they're still interested. The average customer buys after 5 to 7 exposures, so don't give up just because they didn't buy the first time. Are you with me? Now, that is a follow up for someone that is going to buy, that is still not, haven't bought, right? Now, if the person has bought, you can now put them in a broadcast list where you can send specials, updates, whatever reminders. They won't know that they're in a list. So WhatsApp has a broadcast, create a broadcast list, add those people, Marine Collagen customers, from time to time, send them communication. That's how you're going to retain them, right? You can even create a WhatsApp group where from time to time you can just throw in information, keep that WhatsApp group closed so that they are not annoyed by messages. Are we together? Who's saying I'm going to be doing more of my follow up? I'm going to be doing more of my follow up. I can see that my money, my money now. You also need to follow up with the person that bought the product, right? If the person bought the product, give yourself at least within a week or 2 weeks, set a reminder to follow up with them. Hey, how is the product treating you? You know, there's people that buy products and not use them. There's people that buy products, keep them in the car. They've forgotten. Others have busy lives. Others, they use the product and they saw something maybe they didn't expect and they decided to put the products aside. Don't wait for the customer to come back to you to say, hey, I have questions. Ask, hey, how is your product? Yo, this is a lot of money. You can't just take that 1.8 and be happy that they paid and then you leave them. You need to consistently follow up because whatever questions they have, they will come back to you. Right. I love delivering the products. I love delivering the products. I know we have other methods. You can send someone, you can ask that they pick up, you can send via courier, but people that are in your area, try and deliver the product. This is your chance to build a relationship with your customers. This is your chance to create content for your TikTok again, where you show people that, hey guys, I'm going out to deliver products. Make sure that you use this opportunity profitably. People that buy collagen are people that are really, really passionate about their wellness, their skincare. So when you see them, you're even able to compliment them, see their journey. It boosts their confidence. If you keep sending people asking your husband to drop off the order, you won't be able to build that relationship with your customers. Right. And then also invest in quality packaging. Thank you cards. You can go on Shein, go to your local designer, ask that they create stickers for you. Make it a premium thing because really, this is a lot of money that they've spent. You cannot be delivering collagen with a ShopRite plastic bag. ShopRite, no. You cannot. You can't be delivering it like that, like as it comes in the box. You must really show that you actually appreciate them spending that kind of money in your business. They could have done something else with that money. They could have bought somewhere else. So make sure that you invest in good packaging and like just work around your budget and see what you have as a business owner. You are also able to, when you deliver the products, recommend other things as they start to talk about other problems. I have a hormonal issue. I have this and that. Now that's when you say, oh, you can actually add Vitalize for her. You can actually add Multimark because you are building that relationship with your customers. Build that relationship. That's how they are able to turn and convert from being customers into being business partners. and now answer questions and manage their expectations. Some are looking for a miracle. They bought the box and they're looking for a miracle. She's 50 and she's looking to glow and have their wrinkles gone overnight. That's not realistic. That's not realistic. Right? We're going to be ending soon with compliance. So we did touch on compliance briefly. Don't make medical claims. It's going to keep you on TikTok jail, first of all, because TikTok will not show those videos more if you are making claims. Do it the right way. Support healthy skin. Create realistic expectation. Don't overpromise. All right. And don't spam. Don't create videos that are not organic. Like people must feel that it's natural. Don't create it like it's an advert. Ads. No. Mix up your content, your captions, your angles. I sometimes even avoid the captions because the captions sometimes I see that TikTok, once you put the captions and it's in detail and you sometimes I just keep it simple and put my number there. And avoid using words like cure, heal, prevent, you know, use supports, maintain. It may help healthy lifestyle so that they are able to understand that it is not medication. It is not medication. All right. Now have fun as you create your content. Show yourself using the product, show your healthy lifestyle, share your personal journey, go on a challenge with you, have fun. TikTok has features like duets, stitches, all those things. Go on a challenge with your team. Don't just use your collagen at home. Make it fun and interesting. Come there on your pajamas. That is me last night. I was on my pajamas about to sleep. I was taking my collagen and I thought, let me do it on TikTok. Right. And I found one of my business partners having, put out a video there and I decided to create a duet and we were dancing together. That's the beauty of TikTok. Yeah. It's not as hard as we make it to be. We just attach to the results. We are almost at the end. Who is saying, yo, I'm excited to go on a challenge with marine collagen? Honestly, I've been sleeping on this product. I have seen that it is really, really a game changer, and it's going to start with me. Please let me know in the comments if you are saying, I am ready to glow. I am ready to glow. Hi, but guys, no one wants to glow. Not even one. Johnny, not even one. So let us go on a challenge, team. I want to challenge you to go on a 30-day glow challenge with Marine Collagen. I want to challenge you to get your box, invite your friend, invite your team members, buy one for your husband, buy one for, your mom. Let us go on this challenge. We will also get a chance to revisit our old customers and make them go on this challenge with us. Who's excited? I have this tracker I will share in the group for those that want to print it out and use it. You can print it out, keep it maybe next to your bedroom, on your door, wherever, in your office, where you're going to remind yourself to take your collagen every day. So it's a 30-day glow journey. What are we going to be doing? We are going to be selling more of marine collagen. It can be done. I'm giving myself 100 in my team. Just 100. I don't know how many managers we have in this meeting, but if you're a manager, honestly, you and your team can sell 100 boxes. How do we do this? How do we sell 100 boxes? Let me give you an example. You have 10 people in your team, 10 dedicated people. They each go out and sell 10 boxes. 9 and you. If each one of you sells 10 boxes, that's a total of 100 boxes of marine collagen. Look at the CCs there. Look at the profits there. So we're not just selling marine collagen. We are starting a movement of beauty, a movement of taking care of ourselves. So there's two things that are going to happen after this challenge. You're going to have good skin and confidence, and you're also going to have a glowing bank balance. So we're not just glowing, we are glowing in terms of our skin and our bank balance. Now, team, if this is going to start on the 1st of July, you are going to buy your boxes by the time we close this month. For June sales month, you need to have your boxes. If you're starting with 2 boxes, it's fine, 3 boxes, but you need to get your box and have your box there ready. We can even create a WhatsApp group from Greater Heights where we just have a WhatsApp group where we post, or we just can post there in Greater Heights and say, day 3 of our Glow Challenge. Let us do this. Let us do this. As an assistant supervisor, this is the profit you can make. 555 rand 90. Over 500 from one box. I don't know if that's life-changing money, but for me, that's life-changing money. So, team, this marks the end of our training. I will welcome questions for those that have questions. Let me know if you're hopping on the Glow Challenge and you're saying, yo, I am ready, because I know as soon as I do it, I will be able to confidently share with my community. I know that I will start selling those products like crazy, but it starts with me. It starts with me. Mfundisi is saying, I am ready. 30-day challenge accepted. Yes. Let's be honest, guys. This thing, this thing of opening the box and taking 2 sachets and saying, hey guys, let's take collagen. And then you wait for someone hoping that they will come and order sachets so that you can sell that box. Buy your own box from the product center. Your own box. Buy for your husband, buy for your auntie in the house, buy for your mom so that it's fun. Please imagine how amazing this is going to be when we are all doing it. And we have this cute printable tracker, and we are running with it, where every day we are recording ourselves. We're going to have good skin, good hair, good nails, a good bank balance, because with every post that you're going to put out there, people will want the collagen. They will look at you and think, if mom face is looking this good, let me get my collagen. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a Sunday. I know it's family time. Thank you so much for honoring my invite, showing up and engaging. And I know we're going to do this together. I wish you all a great close to the sales month of June. And I know that we are going to go in hard with this challenge. We're going to do those sisters, and we are going to make it in this business. Let us disappoint our fears. Let us disappoint. Right now, there's been a lot of noise on social media. And people are complaining that people are not joining. Maximize your retail, maximize your sales. Please believe me. There was a time where I was scared to market on TikTok because I felt like, there's so much drama on TikTok. Guess who is marketing on TikTok and making money out of collagen? Focus on what matters to you. The noise will sweep a lot of people off business. But for other people, that's an opportunity. Because in every dilemma, in every drama, even in the pandemic, people were making money. People were finding opportunities. So be on the side of the people that are positive, that are making money. Because if you're on the side of the complainers, even tooth gel will be a struggle to sell. And by sharing these tips in this masterclass, it's not limited to collagen. You can tailor make it to whatever product that you're passionate about. Going hard with your Vital 5, going hard with your tripacks. You can do this. You can really, really do this. I know that we have a very, very great reputation for sales in our team. Let us surprise our mentor. Let us surprise her and go in hard with those orders tonight. Right now, let us order. I'm going to be ordering my collagen right now after this training. So everyone must do the same. Let us shock our mentors. Let us shock them. They will be worried. Hi, Bo, what's happening? This one hasn't ordered in months and she's ordering a box of collagen. Yeah, Bo. Because we are glowing in June. We are glowing in June. Sanjula is saying, say it again, my leader. I was so scared. Yeah, let's not be scared, leaders. We have amazing products and an amazing opportunity. Thank you, my leaders. I don't want to waste your time. See you again. I don't know if we're going to launch the challenge in the group, but I want to see us with our boxes so that by the first, we are ready to roll. Bye for now. Have a great evening, everyone.